Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Let's talk about the Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks. So the Lakers won 111 to 118. This was a very good game. Well, this was a very good game in the second half. In the first half, the Lakers was getting their butts kicked. I'm not gonna lie. The Mavericks was beating the hell out the Lakers in the first half. It was a massacre. At one point, the Lakers was down by 27 points. So the first half was brutal. I'm not going to lie. I thought this game was going to be a blowout. I was like, okay, put this one in the bag. It's over. They're down 27. Kyrie and Luka is cooking. The whole team is cooking. But the one thing I've been saying all season, all year, even before all the trades that came in, the Lakers are very resilient. I've been saying this for months now, over and over. The Lakers are very resilient. It doesn't matter if they're down 30. By the fourth quarter, you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? They're back in the game. And that's been the story all season, all year. So the Lakers will get beat down into a hole by most teams. Half the time, they'll be in a deep hole, a trench. And when you look up by the mid-fourth, you'll be like, oh, snap, it's almost a tied game, or it's a tied game, or the Lakers are up. I've been seeing this all season. So I knew there was a possibility they would, bounce back being down 25, 27. Anthony Davis was a monster in the fourth quarter. Like, he basically won the game. If Anthony Davis played like this for the rest of the season, they could possibly dodge the play-in. But he would have to play like this. This performance, blocking shots, dunking on dudes, beasting in the most important, at the most pivotal points when you need buckets and you need blocks and stops, AD was a monster. So if Anthony Davis continues to play like this for the rest of the season, even if they don't make the playoff and they got to go through the play-in, if Anthony Davis plays like this, I think they'll be all right. Because this is the AD we need to see. MVP form, great defense, great offense, and coming up big in the clutch. AD came up big in the clutch multiple times in this game. There were so many moments when he came up big in the clutch. He got a good defensive play. He made a big shot. Down the stretch, AD was the MVP. Easily. I'm still surprised the Mavericks lost this game. They had control of this game. Like, you're up 25, 27. All you got to do is keep doing what you're doing and put this game away. You got to beat the team. You got to beat the team down to where they feel defeated and quit. And the Mavericks, I guess, got comfortable. They're up a lot, big lead, and they got comfortable. They start going away from what they was doing, what's working, and they got comfortable. And the Lakers end up coming back, taking the lead. In the late fourth, it was back and forth. It was a back and forth swing. Mavericks are up, Lakers are up. It was back and forth. But in the end, the Lakers won the game because Anthony Davis was a monster. He was a monster, not just offensively, but defensively. If Anthony Davis keep playing like this for the rest of the season, for the last 20 plus games, 21, whatever games are left, I think the Lakers will be okay. If AD continues to play like this at this level, even get better, the Lakers will be okay. I think they'll be okay. But this is the AD that we need to see. Game in, game out. Night in, night out. This kind of performance. You got to show your dominance, and he did that tonight. You saw the dominance of AD. He was unstoppable. The Mavericks couldn't do nothing with AD. No one had an answer for Anthony Davis. No one. They couldn't do nothing with him. He came up huge in the fourth and down the stretch when it matters the most. They couldn't do nothing with him. And this is why everyone is so hard on AD. At times he gets you, at times he frustrates you because you're like, come on, man. You know his abilities and what he could really do when he really sets his mind to it and he's focused. That's the key thing. AD looked focused tonight. This game, he seemed very focused. He wasn't distracted. At the same time, I'm sure he had a point to prove, being that the trade rumors that, he might end up in Dallas for Kyrie. So what a way to go out there, assert yourself, and kill all the noise. Like, listen, you know who I am? And he went out and did that. AD was a monster. I'm talking about, man, they had no answer for Anthony Davis. Not this game. They had no answer for him. And this is how it's supposed to be with most games. You shouldn't have an answer for this guy. From a talent perspective, there shouldn't be anybody in the NBA that could stop AD when he's focused and he's not, bull jiving around, BSing, when he really goes out there and assert himself. And he did that. This game, he asserted himself. No question. And it was a good win. It was a great game on both sides. But Dallas dropped the ball in the second half. In the first half, Dallas destroyed the Lakers. It wasn't even a competition. It was that bad. The Lakers went into halftime, regrouped, came out, focused, and they got it done. And I'm surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because, like I said, this team is very resilient. And I've been saying this all season, so I don't know why I'm surprised. But I guess, I'm looking at it. You got Luka and Kyrie Irving. I don't think most people thought the Lakers would have won this game, especially going into the second half. But, man, they did it. Hats off to the entire team. They fought hard, and they shot horrible from three today. This game, the Lakers couldn't buy a three if they wanted to. They shot horrible from the three-point, and they still end up winning the game. Either way, because the Mavs made a lot of mistakes, bad turnovers, bad shots in the second half, and Anthony Davis did what he was supposed to do, be a monster. AD was a monster this game, point blank. So here are the stats for the game. Anthony Davis gave you 30 points, 15 rebounds. Like I said, he was a monster. LeBron gave you 26 points, 8 rebounds, had a pretty good game. Dennis Schroeder gave you 16 points, 8 assists, played well also. Vanderbilt gave you 15 points, 17 rebounds. Oh yeah, let me not forget about Vanderbilt. He was a monster also. Getting rebounds, made some shots. Vanderbilt was huge this game. In this game, Malik Beasley couldn't buy a three if he wanted to. The last game, Beasley was hot. He was on fire. In this game, he couldn't hit a shot. He couldn't throw a coin in the ocean. It was that bad. So Beasley was off this game. Way off. Like somebody find Beasley. So his shot wasn't there. The Lakers barely could hit a shot. Barely could make a three more so. Their three ball was so bad this game. But either way, they still end up winning. Austin Reeves gave you 9 points. You got some production from Schroeder and the others. So let's look at the team stats and see what's going on. The Lakers shot 43% from the field. The Mavericks shot 42% from the field. The Lakers shot 17.6% from three. 17.6% from the three. Like I said, they couldn't buy a three if they wanted to. As bad as they shot, they still end up winning the game. The Mavericks shot 40% from three. So like I said, the Mavericks shot very well from three. 40%. They was on fire. Those three balls was going down. The issue is late in the fourth quarter, those same shots weren't falling. So they made a lot of threes in the first half, in the third quarter, but in the late fourth, those same three balls just wasn't going down. The Lakers shot 75% from the free throw line. The Mavericks shot 71%. The Lakers had 56 rebounds. The Mavericks had 48. The Lakers had 25 assists. The Mavericks had 21. The Lakers had 4 blocks. The Mavericks had 5. The Lakers had 9 steals. The Mavericks had 5. The Lakers had 10 turnovers. The Mavericks had 17. That's another part of it. Like I said, the Mavs turned over the ball so many times. They didn't take care of the ball. And that bit them in the butt, basically. You have to take care of the ball. As well as they played in the first half, they still lost the game because they didn't take care of the ball. You have to take care of the ball, and they didn't do that. The Lakers had a few turnovers, but, Mavericks had 17. That's a whole lot of extra opportunities and points, basically, on the Lakers side from all those turnovers that the Mavericks gave up. Paint points, the Lakers had 64. The Mavericks had 32. Like I said once again, Anthony Davis, Vanderbilt, they had a feast inside, under the rim, under the basket, in the paint. They had a feast because the Mavericks is not that big. So AD and Vanderbilt, they had a party inside the paint. There go the result, man. It was a good game overall. was lopsided in the first half because the Mavericks was beating the hell out of the Lakers. In the second half, the Lakers picked it up. It became a good game eventually. In the fourth quarter, it was a good game. Very good game on both ends. And late in the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis showed up. MVP AD showed up and put the Mavericks to bed. And that's that. As always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.